I'd like to thank my parents and my family for always being there and supporting me. I'd also like to thank my friends for always being there when I needed them. And I'd also like to thank my coaches for always supporting me whenever I had an issue, school related or sport related.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tom Hanks, Skyline High School class of 1974, welcoming you all to George C. Bliss Field for your graduation ceremonies from the class of 2020. All right, this is not George C. Bliss Field, as you know. You are not there at the grounds of Skyline High School. You're not near your locker in the 20 building or the 30 building. You're not taking electronics over in the 10 building or the math and the sciences. They're way out in the, 60, 70 building. My locker was in the 40 building. Couldn't have been more boring, a building, the 40 building. That's just my opinion. But from gym to the portables, from Silverberg Auditorium to George C. Bliss Field, welcome and congratulations, you chosen ones. Somewhere out of the fate of every high schooler, you guys were picked to graduate this year, in the year 2020, to start off this next chapter of your lives in the face and in the midst of so much change. Good luck to you. I'd like to think that just as Skyline High School provided me with a direction and an instinct to follow, the same has happened for you. Good luck to you. And also, congratulations for having gotten through these years of struggle, which will, I think, lead to ultimately the triumph as you pursue your heart's desire. Follow those instincts and always understand that you have been chosen by fate to lead the way in whatever our post-pandemic world is going to be. Make it a great one, would you? We're all relying on it. I want to throw out some major shout outs to the student body president, Teddy Mates Munchin. Way to go, head man, Ted Meister. The student body VP was Asada Spence Gaillard, who I think went at those duties tooth and nail. The senior class vice president, of course, was Jessica Cantillo. Bravo. And the senior class president, Hezekiah Pemberton. There is a name that is going places. I think it's Hezekiah Pemberton. Those cool cats and kittens did something great in their senior year, if only lining it up and representing you when the time came. Also, let's hear it for those great co-principals that are up there at Skyline High on Skyline Drive with this view of the skyline of the Bay Area. Nicole Pierce and Dr. D'Alessandro. It's 2020, you're on your way, and you have achieved something that is not to be discounted. You made it. You did not give up. You have been the best example for the rest of us to keep going with faith and hope, with hard work, and with no small amount of faith in the serendipity that is coming your way. Good luck to you all. Congratulations. And let us all be a part of the grand group that is called the alumni of Skyline High School. 2020!
Let me know in the chat, because that's the only reliable thing. Okay, awesome. Great. Well, thanks for bearing with me on that. I might be top of the class, but I just got beat by Zoom, so nothing is set in stone. But anyways, good evening, beloved family, friends, mentors, and fellow graduating seniors. Thank you for being here as we celebrate this important milestone in our lives. My name is Eleanor Wickstrom, and I am honored to address you tonight as the valedictorian of the Skyline High School class of 2020. Well, it's 15 seconds in, and we've arrived at the part of the speech where I'm supposed to define some term like honor from Webster's dictionary and offer you a cheesy quote from a pop song or a book that none of us have ever read and give you unsolicited advice on how to live the rest of your lives. Advice which I, a 17-year-old perfectionist who has spent her entire life doing everything she's been told, am not qualified to give. Then I'm supposed to share a metaphor about how our high school experience was like some inanimate object, And while I spit out enough cliches to make an English teacher's stomach churn, everyone else is either zoning out or fighting a losing battle with the splinters in the bleachers or waiting for me to finish speaking so that they can get to the most important thing, which is getting food. Let's face it, cliches are boring. So when I started writing this speech in my head 4 years ago, because I really enjoy counting my chickens before they hatch, I was hoping that there would be some exciting event that would differentiate our class. Obviously, that didn't age well. But in all seriousness, I think we know that our high school experience was never normal to begin with. In freshman year, our nation's democracy was transformed by a polarizing presidency that directly threatened members of our community. In sophomore year, our state was struck by devastating wildfires and what was only the beginning of a larger climate crisis. In junior year, our district was rocked by a divisive strike that reflected the financial challenges that had compromised our education for 12 years. In senior year, our city was subjected to power outages that left many homes and even our homecoming dance in darkness. And in the spaces between, we lost beloved coaches, family members, and friends to violence, goodbyes that were forced far earlier than they should have been. So is it really that bad that for the second semester of senior year, all we wanted was to be cliches? Is it really that bad that all we wanted to worry about was the cost of boutonnieres and the color of graduation gowns, that all we wanted to do was roll up late in sweatpants and talk back to our teachers and be teenagers for once? Wasn't it our turn for celebration and closure? Wasn't it our turn for 13 years of dreams and promises to be made whole? My fellow seniors, I am sorry that I cannot offer you the ending that we were promised. I am sorry that all I can offer are the parts that we salvaged and the hollows of what was left. I am sorry that we had to learn how to mourn the death of the only life we've ever known without solid ground underneath our feet, how to heal and close this chapter of our lives in free fall. But although our graduation year will probably come with an apology for the rest of our lives, the truth is that we are not the class of COVID-19. We are not the class of devastating wildfires, district conflict, broken urban education, violent loss, catastrophic climate change, and fracturing democracy. No, we will be the class that fixed it. Because when the power was shut off during homecoming, we made our own music and kept dancing anyway. When we were told that our narratives didn't matter to those in power, we spoke up to save our bus contract, our support programs, and our cultural identities anyway. When we saw the odds stacked against us, saw the resources we were missing and the pity of those who watched us, we brought home section championships, state medals, college acceptances, and national awards anyway. And when we lost mentors, family, and friends, we kept loving anyway. So here we are, seniors in the middle of a global crisis, graduating anyway. The world tried to end on us multiple times, always has been ending in our lifetimes, and still is now, and we do not let it. We just keep growing and fighting and dreaming beyond margin. So maybe we can't fill the empty pages in our yearbooks. Maybe we can't turn back time to the last day we were together and remind ourselves to say goodbye one last time, hug one last time, feel each other's heartbeats one last time. But I am hopeful that because of these missing pieces, we will be more. We will be more grounded and more honest, more caring and more called to action. We've learned the hard way that promises of what will happen in our lives cannot be trusted. So let's not waste any more time. Let's not wait to be told what to do, when to act, who to love. The world needs us now more than ever, and we are here. We have each other. We have everything that we need. But for today, let us celebrate the closing of this life and bear witness to an incredible duality. We are living in a moment that comes with a before and an after, both in our personal lives and in the history of the entire world. So watch the world graduate with us. Watch the world be reborn alongside us. Together we hold the world in our hands, feel how fragile it is, how resilient it is, just like us, temporary and infinite at the same time. Thank you.
Hannah Wall Sanchez. Ben Wu. Ja Chen Yao. Lisa Jürgen.
Welcome to Skyline High School's 2020 Award Night. None of us really expected to be here in a Zoom room tonight, but we're really excited to be on this sort of metaphoric stage of sorts and celebrate all of our seniors tonight. If anyone deserves this recognition tonight, it's our seniors. And again, we could not be more thrilled to take this time and make sure they are honored in the way that they deserve.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Ayo Akatuba, and I'm the director of the Green Energy Pathway. The Green Energy Pathway is aligned with the energy, environment, and utilities industry sector. It is a STEM pathway with specific focus on sustainability, energy efficiency, and environmental issues. We prepare our students for careers in green energy, engineering, medicine, architecture, agriculture, building design, and other science-related careers. Our students learn how to take care of the earth that we live in through scientific experiments, hands-on projects, and other exciting learning experiences. Now to the award. This was a highly contested process as we had several seniors who have worked hard to demonstrate what we are about in the Green Energy Pathway. Having said that, the award for outstanding performance in the Green Energy Pathway goes to Hannah Wall Sanchez and Joaquin Bansuelo, also known as Kino. Hannah and Kino are very strong academically and relate well with their peers and teachers. But what separates these students from the others is their genuine commitment to making their community a better place. They are both advocates of green issues and social justice issues. Both students use the Senior Capstone Project as an opportunity to learn and make a difference. Hannah and Kino have spent their time in the Green Energy Pathway to learn about green jobs, and both are planning to go into environmental fields. Hannah completed her internship with the Rose Foundation, which focuses on protecting our environment and environmental justice. As we speak, Hannah's face is actually plastered on the advertisement for Rose Foundation. Both Hannah and Kino have a dedication to the environment that goes beyond school. I wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Go Green.
This is a very special group of seniors for me because this was the first time I taught freshmen. It was my third year teaching. I was super nervous. I never taught freshmen before, but luckily for me, they turned out to be an amazing young group of people, and they kind of walked into Skyline acting like seniors most of the time. I'm super thrilled to give this award to Mina Robitaille and Hannah Wall Sanchez. Both students continue to amaze me to this day. Mina, from the day she stepped into Skyline until the day she left, albeit earlier than expected, always inspired others, including myself. She was able to get the best out of her peers by showing genuine care and holding incredibly high standards for herself and others around her. And we can see her influence all over Skyline, whether it be her direct group of friends, the cross-country team, leadership, everywhere across the campus. So Mina, very, very proud of you. Congratulations. Next, I'll talk a little bit about Hannah. Hannah, also a very incredible student. As I got to know Hannah throughout the years, I saw how she embodied really Oakland and Oakland's trait of being resilient and grit. Hannah continually challenged herself in every aspect of life and rose to that challenge by spending an impressive amount of time and energy working towards overcoming it. Both of these young people have made me remarkably proud and incredibly fortunate to have spent the last 4 years working with them, and they've occasionally had lunch in my classroom, which has been a really special treat for me. So please come back soon, and my sandwich is turkey on rye, so bring that with you. Next.
It is a great honor for me to present the Principal's Awards to Hannah and Clive. This is my first year transitioning to an assistant principal position. However, I've known Hannah and Clive for some time now. Hannah, I adore your self-advocacy. As a student of mine, you were always willing to ask questions. You were always willing to advocate for yourself and advocate for the things you needed as a student, not only in my class, but your other classes as well. I know you will take that and you will do big things in the world. And I'm so very proud that you are my first Principal Award awardee. Clive, the same thing.